Here we go. Hopefully y'all are having a good one. Thanks for joining. All right, let's see here. Welcome in. Hello. What's up, Christopher Linares? How you doing, brother? I'm about to start on the talk, and then we're going to get this going. All right. The ADD verse, you're funny. All right, let's start totally fresh. Man, I just got myself a big thing of water. No, wait. Yeah, you should be able to hear. Let's see here. Yeah, no, it should honestly be good. You need to... Here we go. I know that sound is going out to OBS right now. I know that sound is going out to OBS. Yeah, it's working. Hey, can anyone else hear me? By the way, I'm listening on mine right now. And it's fine. I'm listening on mine right now. Now, I'm not talking about TikTok though, by the way. Yeah, I mean, it couldn't be working on mine. And not yours. You know, unless you're like... All right. Oh, man. I don't know why it's doing that sound. I have to play the Lost Adventures episode 2. For some reason, it's making that weird sound. Hey there on YouTube. I see 5 of you are here. Can one of you speak up for a second and let me know if things are working and you can hear the game okay? And you can hear me okay? Hey. 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 Wait. All right, let's see how it sounds. Okay, so my voice is working okay because I can hear myself. But I think there's something wrong with this game, possibly, that's messing with it. It might have also been TikTok Studio. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I had my gain filter really freaking high on Is there feedback? I'm listening right now on YouTube. It sounds fine. Listen, there should be no feedback. Are you guys getting any feedback now? Can you hear me now, Chris? Can you hear me now okay? I don't hear any feedback. Sound is perfectly fine now. I don't really even use Bluetooth headset. I knew it was something on your side, but there was also things on my side going on too, unfortunately. All right, we're going to try the Lost Adventures episode 3, and let's see how the sound is. Oh, man. Well, I planned on doing these Lost Adventure games. Damn. Lost Adventures is really fun, and I wish I knew why it didn't work right now. And I don't want to play regular, I have a physical copy of it, and I have a Super Nintendo. I just need to go get it. Would anybody mind waiting while I go get it? I didn't think there was feedback. I run a pretty tight ship here with my with my OBS and stuff. So I just wish this worked. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not. It's so stupid. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna shit or get off the pot and go get the system. Oh, here we go. I'm a super NT standard controller and the Lost Adventures. Let's do this. All right. I didn't think about that part. Something, always something. All right, let's see here. Here we go. Here's the proper cable with the analog. That's a symbol. It's the analog symbol, the company analog that makes the Super NT. Now I just gotta find the proper cable. Here we go. All right. We have an HDMI ready. Okay. Now I gotta find a spot for it. Help if I put that away. All right. Well, here, let's put on a song while I'm doing this, at least. Nope. Just a second here.
Concrete outside the comic shop door, flannel shirts dragging on the linoleum floor. We were trading VHS tapes just to feel alive before the internet told us how we should survive. Dial up screaming like a ghost in the wall, waiting for the weekend just to risk it all. Take me back to the concrete and the broken glass, walking the edge between Woodward and Cass. We had the world in a rental box case before time went and wiped out the place. I lost
HDMI. Oop. HDMI cable. All right, just gotta get this plugged in. Oh, we're ready to roll.
The analog static of a pirate radio station. We were the architects of a lost generation, bleeding our hearts out into cassette tapes, looking for shadows, looking for escape. Rewind the tape. We never slowed down to break. Rewind the tape. There's nothing
I had another song that I wanted to play. I can't remember the name of it now. Oh yeah, here we go.
Insert coin. Round one. Okay, AD. Corin in the corner. Fight. Fight. It starts with one move. I don't know why. Holding back the block while the seconds fly by. Keep it in mind. I designed this space to beat the arcade boss right in the face. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch the health bar drop as the punches swing. Look at the jack, super jack comes through. Debbie Bucket.
All right, we were ready. Thanks for your patience. 18 minutes in, all kinds of mess ups with the sound. Another day of technical difficulties, another day of streaming. Here we go. But the good news is this should run perfectly. Okay. Here we go. This is a neat game. Almost feel like I should start the stream over, but nah. All right, here we go. Hey, Jessica Ward, welcome in. All right, here we go. Game has some neat music. I have a lot of Mario World ROM hacks that work, but this one obviously doesn't on the Steam Deck. I don't know why. All right, here we go. Can you guys tell what music this is? I made biscuits last night. Yo. But I made them out of cottage cheese. I followed a recipe I've been seeing online like crazy. I'll have to go back through this level for a secret exit. Hey, Ray, welcome in, dude. Hey, I'm going to attempt Ninja Turtles either tomorrow or Thursday. Which one can you make it to? Because I believe you just asked about Ninja Turtles, right? I need to reset these goals here. Yes, biscuits made of cottage cheese. Yes. So it is, they are amazing. They turned out tasting just like Red Lobster biscuits. Red Lobster's cheddar biscuits, okay? So here's what you do. Okay? You take the cottage cheese, you want to write this down? For every 2 cups of cottage cheese, you use 1 egg. Okay? And then put however much cheese you want in there. So 1 cup for every 2 cups of cottage cheese, 1 egg. For every 2 cups of cottage cheese, you want to use 1 cup of flour. Okay, and then you want to use a tablespoon of baking powder. Okay, and then you want to season with some garlic powder, some onion powder, and you want to put a little salt in there. And they're amazing. Once we reach level 1 stars, which is 500 stars, I will go and get a biscuit and show you what they look like. All right. No, Yoshi, darn it. Here we go. Boo. Is there anything this way? Probably just the beginning of the level, I think. Maybe. Yep. There's no guaranteed time for the weekdays. It's a good question. At night, I start my stream typically every night between 11 and 11:30. I really try to shoot for 11, if not earlier. So my nights are more guaranteed than my days. You just need to, I would recommend just getting in my Discord and following from there and getting notifications from the Discord, but also too, it's always good to, you know, ring the bell icon, even if you've already done it, you know, like once a week, I'd say. Didn't get it. Yeah, they turn out really good, Shane. Two cups of cottage cheese, For every 2 cups of cottage cheese, 1 egg, 1 cup flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, teaspoon. For every 2 cottage cheese, or tablespoon, you could probably use a tablespoon because that's what helps it rise, is the baking powder. But no, 1 tablespoon of baking powder for every 2 cups of cottage cheese, 1 cup of flour, and 1 egg. Yeah, of course I have a link to my Discord. Go to my website. Ray, my website, just go to Google, okay, Ray, and type in old guy ADD. I'm serious. It comes up with the first link. Here, I'll show you real quick. Actually, I can't do that right now, but really easily. So Shane, you know what? Even better. You know what I'll do today? Oh man, I don't have any more. Later tonight, I can make more. Okay, and I will do an episode showing you exactly how to make them. Okay. So just stay tuned. I'll make some cottage cheese biscuits later live. Okay. But yeah, go to my website, man. Go to Old Guy ADD and just scroll down and you'll see my Discord. I'm serious. It's so easy. My website's awesome. You can see my whole game collection on there. Yeah, and if not, you can watch the rerun, you know. But I really like them, and I'm going to try them differently this time. I recommend cooking them in a silicone baking sheet. Do you have one of those? Is that you, Ray, in Discord already? Oh, TX Ray, that's awesome. You found it really easy, huh? Very cool. I didn't even have to show you. The Discord, the website is so great. My web designer has made that website so easy to use. Yes, welcome to Discord. I play movies on Discord, by the way. I think I might actually set a specific movie day. Oh no. All right, I need to get the secret exit up here. There we go. This is a weird song. I don't like the beep in the song. Jeff! Thank you so much, man.
Has donated 100 stars and says 100 cents.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for the severance pay, Jeff. Appreciate you, dude. Shit. That's awesome. Give me a hashtag, Jeff. You're awesome, dude. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. Oh. As much as I'm a Mario fan, these games I'm not sure I've seen before. But I'm gonna find them hopefully on Switch. No, this game is not available on there. This is a ROM hack called Mario the Lost Adventures. You will not find this on the Switch. This is a cartridge that I bought, but you can also find downloads of Mario games, different Mario games. But if you want to play like different Mario World style games, well, you don't need a computer for it. I'm not playing on a computer. You also could do it on your cell phone too. I mean, honestly, all you got to do is buy a cell phone and a, you know, oh man, buy a cell phone and a, yeah, there you go. I would, from now on, put links in the Discord though, Jessica, and then just tell someone, hey, I put a link in the Discord for you. Because I don't try not to do the links in the stream. Okay, so random question: with all the DLC games having to be bought, what are your thoughts on digital copies? Do you own the game, or can they take the game? Oh, they can absolutely take it away. No, you don't own the game. No. And I've known this since, you know, 2008 when they took away, hey, Chris Knapp, when they took away Ninja in like 2012, Nintendo TMNT sold from Konami to Nintendo, and Konami lost the license to Ninja Turtles, and so then they had to take the Ninja Turtles arcade game off of Xbox Live Arcade. Fuck. No, you absolutely don't own it. Haha, when your alarm is the Zelda theme, that's true. Alright, this level's tough. Let's get it though. Hey Ray. Dude, oh, what the fuck, man? Seriously, that was bull. Hey Ray, we just had the new viewer Ray, another viewer named Ray, find the Discord using the website. Ray is our web designer. He's super awesome. Welcome in. Another Ray, by the way. His name is Ditto in the chat, but his name is Ray as well. So we have another Ray. Welcome, Ray, for Ray. Hooray! Gosh darn it! Brian Kinross, welcome in. This game is really tough. Ah, thank you. This game is just really, really tough. I need to be patient. Hey, man, likewise. Good to see you too. How you doing? There's a game that's 85% off, but I don't want to lose it. If they can take it, it might wait to get physical. What game is it? I mean, I still buy a shit ton of digital games, I'll be honest with you. Most companies don't do this. It only happens in losses of licenses and stuff like that. And yeah, you're it can happen, but it's not. Oh my gosh! I've gotten pretty far in this game, but today I'm getting my butt kicked. You're the second one to do that today, Thomas. Hogwarts is always on sale, it seems. Hey, Chris Frederick, welcome in, dude. How are you? That's another moderator of mine, and so is Jessica Ward. Yep, no links in the stream, only Zelda. Man, thank you so much again, Jeff, for the stars, dude. I know you already said you're welcome, but it's freaking awesome. I always get excited whenever someone supports the show. Oh gosh. Yes, finally. You just got charging chucked in the butt. What? Let's see here. All right, here we go. Final Fantasy VII Revelations, is that the next in the series? Music makes you want to go fast. Oh no! This is called Super Mario World: The Lost Adventures. Yeah, it's really cool. We bought the actual cart off of Etsy. I know, I love the Star Fox music too. I play too much video games when I'm sitting here naming what game this. Oh, I can tell you what this is from too. It's from Star Fox. Oh yeah. I mean, it's very awesome music, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that, Hazelwood. You know what's so funny, Hazelwood, is the sound is messed up on the ROM of this game on the cart that you gave me. So I'm having to use my actual cartridge of this. Funny as it is, I actually have a cartridge of The Lost Adventures. Because Corinne bought one. I have about 12 or so ROM hacks for the Nintendo. But they're pretty pricey. They're around like 40 bucks or so, but it's understandable. They have to, you know, if people are hand making the cartridges and shit. I know, right? What a ridiculous power up. Hold on, I need to make a recording of this because this is gonna be this will be really good. Payback, Bill. Oh, mother effer. Now they're all gonna give me shit in this little video for losing the power up. Oh well, at least it was right at the end. Oh well, it'll give people something to talk shit about, which is always fun. You know, drives the comments. Here we go, got it. That'll make a great VOD right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, Josh. I'm sorry. I know you think it's like easy because you're, you know, Captain Computer and really good with this stuff, but I am not. I'm still very... I know what I'm doing with streaming stuff now for the most part, but I still get lost easy, you know, in doing shit like that. Josh is very, very, very good with computers. So is Ray. Ah, fuckity. That was scary. Shit. Here we go. Takes 5 minutes. I can walk you through it if you're curious. All you need to do is a way to put a file on an SD card. That okay? I mean, I can do that. Okay. If you hey, Shane says Gara, buddy. Yeah, I'm in, Josh. I know you could definitely teach me. You're really, really good at showing people how to do things. So for sure. I'll take your advice. Absolutely. I mean, I taught myself how to use a computer too, you know, but like, you know, there are things I just, when he's talking about, you know, updating the firmware on a, you know, fuck, it was your fault, janitor man. I'm kidding. When he's talking about updating the firmware on a fucking on a cart, that's a little different. Let me ask you this. Tell me how to update the firmware on this shit right here, janitor man. That's what we're talking about. I mean, a little different than just updating something on a computer. All right, here we go. Jay, Michael Gonzalez, welcome in, buddy. How's it going, dude? Welcome in. And with Jay here, that completes the Megazord.
Megazord activated.
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Welcome in, buddy. This is so cool, said Cliff Bailey. Thanks, Cliff. I had to update the firmware on a 10,000 piece of equipment, and if it stopped at any point, it would ruin it. Man, that was not fun until success. Oh, that's crazy. That's some Mr. Wizard shit right there. Would you just look at that? Seriously, dude, right?
Would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah,
Morning,
there's a
Nick
few
Jackson.
more
How you
blemishes on the
doing?
card.
Oh my
I'm so
gosh,
happy.
just
I'm
look
so
at it.
happy for you. Are you guys having a baby? Is that why you're so happy? Uh-oh. Dude. You're off, sweet. The J acknowledges the motherfucking Goku. Dude, are you gonna have another baby?
Oh shit!
You can go back to work, dude. Good. That's fantastic, man. Good for you. I'm happy for you. That's awesome. 4 days off, no work, dude. That's awesome too. Oh man, I had to go lose the awesome power up by thinking I could lightly tap the swim button to swim under them. But I do love the Super Mario Galaxy music here though. Four days off, no work. There we go. They're coming for me. Yeah, I definitely need to add this into my normal gaming schedule of things to play. Hazelwood, I hooked back up my Super NT. The Steam Deck is awesome, but it can't do everything, unfortunately. If this uses the exact engine from Super Mario World, you should be able to barely swim up and hold down when pressing swim button. Interesting. Jay, I'm happy you get to go back to work, buddy. That's awesome. I've been plowing almost every night, so hopefully we'll be having one soon, dude. Fantastic. Yeah, Corinne and I still practice, you know, just to make sure we can, you know. I shouldn't have jumped left. Practice makes perfect, that's right. Well, good for you, Jay. Damn. I'll be spending time with my wife today. Then tomorrow, And Friday, back to detail in my house with the paint. There you go. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again here. Well, Jay, I'm crossing my fingers for you, brother. Enjoy those diapers. Oh, nope. I've already messed up. I need to not worry about that turtle. I need to just get through this beginning part as fast as I can. Okay, here we go. All right, I remember this level. All right. Of course you did. Hold on. My sons always have to poop while I stream. All right, I gotta go change a diaper after this. All right, awesome. All right, here we go. I will be right back, but do me a favor and enjoy this song. Jay, have you heard any of the new songs? Oh my gosh, Jay, I have new songs, brother, and you're in them. Are you here? Are you still here, buddy? Here's the new songs, man. You're gonna love this. Here's the first one. Let's see, I'm gonna load them all up into VLC Media Player so I don't have to worry about coming back, just in case I'm not back in time and we can hear all three of them. So here we go, let's see here. I'm gonna load the 3 new songs. Let's see here, we're gonna play. So the first song is called Fa Fa Beans and it's hilarious. Let's see here. It's a playoff of Barbara Ann. Let's see here. And the next one is a song about Street Fighter. And then the next one is called We Are the Gamers. So here you go. Enjoy. I'll be right back.
Constantine.
This is a good song too, actually. This says lots of people's names in it. That song goes on for a little while. It's about a 5-minute song, but it's awesome. Oh. Good song though. It was supposed to be kind of like basically a parody of a Queen song. Mother effer. Well, my damn pause button wouldn't work. Red light, green light. This is a lot. This is why I don't typically get on until like 11 or 12, because they're just, it's just so busy. Like, all I've been doing all morning is cooking, like making cereal and cleaning diapers and picking tomatoes and washing tomatoes and cleaning cereal bowls. And then Lucas spilled his cereal bowl because there's a tablecloth on the table, and our youngest was in his high chair and he was pulling on the tablecloth, and in doing so he pulled the tablecloth so far that it got, what the fuck, man, that was stupid. I didn't even see anything hit me. Man, I'm about to do like a serious purge on the Discord, like a big purge on the Discord. Because like it's crazy how many people are on there. I wish I could purge my followers on Facebook, to be honest with you. Because what's the point of having 12,000 followers on Facebook if you're gonna have 3 people in your stream? You know, what is the point? Like sometimes I get up to 20 something people, but I mean, I don't understand. Like notifications don't work, and it's like, what's the point of? I mean, you're telling me out of 12,000 people and 2,000 people on YouTube that only like what 13 people know that I'm live, which I'm thankful that there's 13 people here, but there's only 4 on Facebook, like out of 12,000 people. So what kind of numbers game is that where you have to get 12,000 of something to get 4 working? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if business productivity was like that? Well, you got to try 12,000 times and you might get 4 working. Okay. Right, that too. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows, man? But it is crazy. I am not muted. Then he was having a meltdown, so immediately meltdown means you need to go lay down for a minute. Go lay down, have a bottle, watch some Blippi, chill out. Man. Hey, Miss Joanne, I never see you anymore. How you doing? Did you forget about me? Welcome in. Miss Joanna forgot ADD exists. What's up, Bob Street? Hey, Bob Street. I need another baker's dozen, Bob. This song kind of has a "Oh Sleepy Dreamer" type of song. If you guys know what song I'm talking about. Oh, man. Bertha. That's what I was trying to sound like. Need a baker's dozen, Bob. That's exactly what I was quoting and referencing. Well done. Aw, thanks. Oh man, here we go. Kind of a different power up. Close range. Forget what this is essentially used for. Sitting here watching the stream and Forged in Fire. Forged in Fire is awesome. I might just have my third heart attack, Bob. How many does that make? That makes a baker's dozen, Bob. Hilarious. Big thanks again to Jeff Severance for the dono. I don't know what I'd do without you. We just had a string of some big days recently, which is awesome. So that helped the page really get back on track for the month. We're not where I want to be, but I'm thankful for where I am at. It is what it is. I'm going to be able to eat. Jeez Louise, that part sucks. Two. All right. Someone definitely made a really good ROM hack here. Metroid, yes. Some of it makes you sleepy. What's that? The music? Yeah. Here we go. Nice ROM hack. Yes, most definitely. Oh, hate this ROM hack. Hey, Joseph Neal.
Joseph Niels, the Lilliput, has donated £2.00 and says I will fix the donor goal by getting it off zero.
Sometimes that's all it takes, Joseph Neal. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate
Thank
it, dude.
you for releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me.
Gotta love it not being at zero. Zero is better than nothing. Because it's nothing. Gosh, I'm gonna write some speeches for my beaches. Here we go. Crap. All right. Ah! Oh, sure. Nope. Oh, okay. That's a secret exit. Of course, this level has a secret exit. No, I never said I wasn't trying to get the secret exit, but I definitely know I can get the regular exit better than the secret exit first. No, I'm definitely going back and trying. But I'm also going to make myself some coffee. So just hang on a minute while I make my coffee.
Insert coin. Round one. Okay. AD. Cool red in the corner. Fight. It starts with one move. I don't know why. Holding back to block while the seconds fly by. Keep it in mind. I designed this space to beat the arcade boss right in the face. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch the health bar drop as the punches swing.
That's right, Jessica. This song is badass, honestly. It's kind of a Linkin Park sounding song. We'll definitely be playing this during GTA. I haven't drank a lot of water today so far already. I need to chill out, but drank all this so far today. I didn't even use this for my coffee. This has just all been drank. I went and got water for my coffee because I didn't want it to be, it was so cold. Hell yeah, Chris Knapp. Almost done. Ow. Too much. Too much stirring. Oh well, at least not much came out on me there. There we go. All right. All right, here we go. Cool AI song. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, they're definitely they're fun. Every time I hear them, you know, it's like I know they're not as good as something a real person could create, but at the same time, I don't have the money to pay someone to make me songs, you know. And until I'm, you know, making millions of dollars in ad revenue, you know, I'm not gonna have the money for it. So I appreciate that you guys appreciate them. Oh shit. Here we go. Oh. Awesome. Oh, yeah, the power-ups are pretty cool in this. For sure, I understand. I like AI, you know, to a point. You know, unless it starts taking over a Roomba and coming after us, you know. This low-key sounded like a corrupted version of Super Mario World. I think it high-key did. It's a high key. I think low key and high key are silly. Oh, I'm just kidding. Anyway, man, I'm gonna raw dog this level with no power ups. You hear the newest Gen Z word they're using? Raw dog. If you go without socks with your shoes, or you fly without electronics, it's called raw dog in the flight. No, that's not what that means. That's not what that means, Gen Z. Stop taking things that have meanings already just because you don't know what they mean. Just like the guy I watched yesterday, he said, do what your teacher told you to do, or maybe your teacher didn't tell you to do that. Look at a fucking dictionary first to see if it has a definition, and then don't use it for something else. God. Yeah, Chris, raw dogging is the new term from Gen Z for like, you know, wearing socks, wearing no socks with shoes, or going on a flight without electronics. So stupid. That's not what that means. It's stupid and they should feel bad. Oh my gosh. I remember when I started hearing low key and high key in like 2000, I was like, low key, why is low key like Marvel? I'm just kidding, but still. I low-key don't like it. So what would that mean? That you kind of like it? I low-key don't like it, so that would be like, I kind of like it? Oh, why did I do that? That was really dumb. All right, here we go. Miss Joanna, I'm not ragging on you at all. I'm just like, I'm like a person in the 60s who didn't understand the hippie generation now. You know, you done hippies, cut your hair. You know, and now, but at least like the stuff the hippies were making up made sense, at least, even still. Like, we still use right on today. That's something they said, right on, man. You know, that was like, you know, or I don't know. Hey, did you guys hear why the hippie lifeguard couldn't save the drowning swimmer? The hippie lifeguard couldn't save the drowning swimmer because he was too far out, man. I say dude or man about 80% of the time. I know, right? I do too. Yeah, there's still words we use today that still make sense. Hey, if you're hanging out on the book, don't be a schnook. Say hello. Because the algorithm is not my friend today on the book. Let's see. Wow. Let's see here. I should pause this. Here we go. Oh. Jeez Louise. Oh, that stupid ghost. I should have lured him. Should have lured him forward. All right, I've been playing this game for about an hour and a half, though. Yeah, FML, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know, I try not to. I've said it before. I've definitely said it. Let's see here. I'm gonna try this a few more times, and then I think I'm probably done with Mario Lost Adventures. Unfortunately, this game has been not streaming very well, to be honest with you. It streams okay, but it's a great game. Maybe I just need to play it more and get better at it. Maybe that'll be the trick. Man, I really cannot wait until my 3-year-old just decides that he doesn't have to scream like about every single thing that makes him upset. Like, my gosh, he just like, I won't lie, I'm so tired of the screaming. I'm so tired of it. Ugh. Gives me a headache. And I try to be patient with him. Like earlier today, he was screaming because he had a mosquito bite, you know, and it was bothering him. So I took him and put some some extra strength itch cream on him, and then covered him with a couple band-aids, and gave him a hug and talked to him. And like, it's just been a really busy, exhausting morning. Taking care of kids can be just mentally exhausting, emotionally exhausting, because they're so like emotionally heightened, and it's hard to sometimes remain emotionally stable, which I'm always stable, but at the same time, like, not get mad, you know what I mean? Or not get upset, or not, oh, I'm done with this game right now. Just about. Ugh. Figaro. Fuckaroo. All right. Oh, no! You son of a bitch. Here we go, and move, 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 move. I think I'm running out of patience, is what it is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and so I'm gonna leave this in, because what's messed up is if I take out the cartridge, it loses memory of where it's at. Well, Jessica, that's a little forward. If I take out the cartridge, it loses its memory. But if I leave the cartridge... No, I lost its memory. See, that's one thing. That's what I got pissed off about this cartridge when I bought it. Is it loses its memory. Oh, well, I'm done playing it for right now anyway. Let's play some Super Nintendo Tetris really quick. Here we go. For real. This is definitely a tougher version of Tetris, but really fun. This is basically just the Game Boy version of Tetris, essentially, on the Super Nintendo, it feels like. Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of Dr. Mario. It's okay. But yeah, it makes me mad too. I rented it when I was a kid. I'm gonna play more Symphony of the Night tonight. I wonder if there's a video out there of someone doing nothing but 4-line block, like Tetris is. Probably is. That was close. I almost thought I was putting it in the wrong place. You love Columns? Columns was cool. I had that on a Sega CD 4-disc pack game. I got this disc for Sega CD that had Golden Axe, Streets of Rage 1, Columns, and Shinobi. I can fix this. Maybe. Oh gosh. Okay, my ultimate plan was scrapped. Don't be sorry for popping out and popping in. To be honest, I didn't even know you were gone, Ray Hutchinson. Not a worry, man. This is no obligation zone right here. I obviously hope people show up. But, you know, it is what it is. Especially on a, you know, on a, what is it, a freaking, a Wednesday afternoon? The chatbot is starting to talk more than the viewers. On Facebook. What do you guys got going on this morning? Would you believe me if I told you I made cottage cheese biscuits and they were delicious? I bet I'm like the Wizard of Oz to them sometimes because I say things on the baby monitor and all of a sudden I'm coming out the speaker out there. Ah, you just got home from the dentist? Well, Tyrone, isn't your dentist appointment a little early? I thought your dentist appointment was at Tooth Hurdy. Tell him Uncle AC loves you. Will do. That was my next plan. Oh, geez. I will do, Anthony. They'll be excited to see you on Corinne's birthday. Glad I waited. The sound for a line is very satisfying in this game. It's getting faster. Oh, man. Whatever. Cool. Damn. What you up to today, Anthony? What's everybody up to today? Tell me something new. Heck yeah, hold on just a second, I'll read your comment there. I'm just chilling, but I'll read the rest in a minute. Hey, what's up, Moses? Oh man, that is the worst. When I can't like get it settled in time to set it down. That was dumb. Yep. Nope. Ah. Man, that's the furthest I've made it. Garden's coming good, man. I need to get out there soon and like really prune the shit out of it though. It's kind of gotten out of hand. All right. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna do requests. I'll be on a little bit longer. If anybody has a request on a game, let me know. Whether you want to see a Super Nintendo game, I have lots of stuff on here. Virtual Boy, Wii, Dreamcast, Sega CD, Saturn, Neo Geo, PlayStation, PSP. Please don't request Sonic. Please don't request Mario 3. Please don't request Golden Axe or Altered Beast. Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct's not a bad request. I'd play that. X-Men. It is 200 stars or $2 in super chats per request. So I will play your game. 200 stars or $2 in super chats. There we go. Street Fighter Alpha 2 on Super Nintendo is super awesome. It's like a marvel that the game even is on the system. I didn't ask you for anything, Anthony. don't have to be sorry to me, brother. I'm just putting it out there that people can support and get a I'm running it on a Steam Deck. Here we go. Here we go. Street Fighter Alpha on Super Nintendo is freaking awesome. It's like it's just crazy that they even got it working on this system. I did, however, play X-Men 2 yesterday on Sega, so you can always go back and watch an older stream, you know, if you want that, if you want to do that, and you could watch me play X-Men later in the stream from yesterday. You know, some people do that. I'm going to change the controls here real quick. I don't like mediums being on the face buttons. Indeed, says Chris. Ah, here we go. There we go. Gotta have the mediums. Dalsim is the best. Yeah, people typically like him a lot because of his stretchy arms. He ain't bad. Whole library of good times, that's for sure. Look at that load time, man. On Super Nintendo, nonetheless. Whoa. There we go. Got him. Do you guys ever play Street Fighter Alpha on Super Nintendo? You like Bison? Bison is awesome. Bison. The hell was that? I would expect the first enemy to be fairly easy. It's still really early. It's only 11:42. I also don't think people are used to me being on at this time. Is another thing. I've usually been on around 1 or 2 lately. I always thought Sagat looked really cool in this game. You have Street Fighter Alpha on Game Boy? That's awesome. That was probably a technical marvel too for the time. Street Fighter on Game Boy is really impressive, to be honest with you. I have Street Fighter Alpha on Game Boy. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Nice seeing you on early. Always leg day. All right, this game's great, but let's play something totally different. Lots of Dreamcast stuff on here. I don't feel like playing anything on Dreamcast. Saturn has some neat games. I need to put more on there, but there's not really, I don't know, there's only so much I really want to play on Saturn. Like, I love playing Bug. This is one awesome game. One of my favorite Saturn games that I've kind of been secretly obsessed with since it first came out. Not really secretly, I guess, but you know, it's not like kind of a weirder game on the system. The monkey's out of the bottle now. What's up, Patrick?
And action.
Patio, welcome in, buddy. Oh, I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking, Patrick. How about you? How's your dad doing? I know he just got done ringing the bell the other day. I bet he's happy. Okay. Had to go check something. Here we go. This game, even though it's like basically kind of not really fake 3D, but it's certainly not, you know, like Mario 64 3D, looked amazing. I had this game for PC, but I could never get it working. That is better than the alternative, that's right. What's up, Daily Haley?
I got work.
Parts like this right here were mesmerizing as a kid. Your TV was doing an update, Lana? That makes... Okay, fair enough. Hey, this is called Bug for the Sega Saturn, Lana. Bug for the Saturn. Patrick says, I see you on Facebook, Kyle. It's a neat little game. Definitely was one game that I always wanted really bad as a kid on the Saturn, but I never got a Saturn when I was younger. I wanted one, but I think I finally got a Saturn when I was like 20, I don't know, 22, something like that. And I went really nuts buying like every game I ever wanted for the Saturn, but I was buying them used. So like super cheap. It's still fun to find a Saturn game that I don't have. I remember my friend had this, or we rented it. He had a Saturn. That's awesome. I really wanted 32X at the time and never got close to a Saturn though.
I hate that.
What the hell was down here? I did have a 32X and I loved it.
Watch it, buddy.
You had a friend with a turbo? Dude, that's so cool. I always wanted a TurboGrafx 16 so bad. I wanted it all. I didn't care what it was. If it played games, I wanted it. I remember watching the neighbors play Virtua Fighter 1 on Saturn, inspired me to get a PS1. Oh, dude, so good. Yep. My friend Jimmy had a Sega Saturn when I was younger. And he had the 3-pack of games. I remember one time I got to go over there. I just got to play the Saturn like crazy. Just one time when I was younger, about that time. And my friend Kyle had 2 Extreme, the PS1 game. I remember I was really like overly excited to play that Too Extreme game. And my friend Tim had a PlayStation as well. I could never get too far in this game, but really, honestly, after a level of it, you're kind of like, it gets it out of your system. And I'm sure I would have played this game a lot more as a kid. I wonder if I can find a demo of the unfinished Sonic Extreme. Probably could. Oh man. All right. Let's play one more thing. Let's play just one more random ass game. We were not rich, but I had an Atari, NES, SNES, Sega, PlayStation. I was for sure. Yeah, we weren't rich either, but I had a an Atari 400, a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, a Sega, a 32X. My dad got a Sega CD at the end of its life when the Sega CD was really cheap. That's when we would get things, typically at the end of a system's life. But my dad did buy the Sega, the 32X like brand new. That was crazy. I got the 32X brand new. We just saw it in the store one time, and yeah, he ended up buying it. Well, speaking of Virtua Fighter, let's play some Virtua Fighter for the 32X, which holds up better now today than probably the Saturn version, to be honest. Always loved the sounds of this game. For me, I didn't care that this wasn't the Saturn. Like, I was just so excited that I could play Virtua Fighter. It played really well, honestly, for what it is. Everything was there, just the graphics were super slimmed down. Yeah, that's good. Your mom had hindsight. That's good. This is not on Sega CD. This is... Oh, what the hell? No, this is 32X. This was not on Sega CD. But it just froze.
Fight one, ready, go!
No, I was saying as a kid I had Sega CD and I had 32X, but I never got a PlayStation. I had to buy my own PlayStation. I didn't get a PlayStation until I was 16. Dude, totally. Those demo discs were awesome. But by the time I had a PlayStation, I had a job. So I was buying a new PlayStation game like every week, even as a, I was, I didn't have any bills. I was working 5 days a week. I had plenty of money to buy games when I was 16. McDonald's, Burger King. Yep, I was just making, you know, $5.50 an hour, minimum wage. But I, you know, a game was like, you know, you could find cheaper games. Like I remember I found Mega Man X4 for like $17.99 when I was younger. Yeah, that was decent. You know, by the time I was 98, 99 buying games, I mean, the PlayStation was 5 years into its life, you know, 4 years into its life. So, like, there were plenty of used games to buy. No, yeah. I remember one time my buddy rolled up and he's like, I'm making $7 an hour. And he was bragging about making $7 an hour. Like, I remember that was a big deal to make $7 an hour. Fuck yeah, having a paper route counts as a job. Yes, absolutely. That's crazy awesome. I guess my first job was mowing grass. I lived off tips for a long time when I served tables. I mean, hell, I'm still living off them now. Last game of the day, y'all. All right. Every 5 in donos, I will add a new game to the list of games that I play. Instead of ending the stream, I will do an encore game. I'm doing terrible on this one. I'm barely hitting the mailboxes. Heck yeah, Miss Joanna. There we go. Hey, Sean. Last game of the day. Corinne is off Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We collected every week. It was $1.60 a week for me of papers. One customer would give me 7 quarters and say, keep the change. That's awesome. That was big. No, not of the day. I'm sorry. Just of the morning. I'll be back at like 2. No, I got 2 more streams today. Every day, 3 streams. 2 at the least. 1 at the very least. Nope, not of the day. Of the game. Of the stream. I'm just tired. Yep. How does a paper break a window? I could easily break a window by throwing a newspaper. If it's rolled up. Newspapers are very dense. Oh, shit. When I was a kid, me and my neighbor across the street had a classic lemonade stand. That's awesome. My neighbor lied to me about being able to ride a bike into a house when this came out. Interesting, of course. What a lie, that's funny. Yeah, for first job would be hustling and cutting grass for video game cash. What's up, Rethinkulous? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. We're having a slower morning, but I haven't been on in the mornings lately, so let's see here. You should have rethought about that. Rethought it. Anyway, hopefully everybody's having a good day. Thanks again for joining. Welcome, welcome. Gonna probably get going here after this game unless someone does an encore. Gotta pay attention in this game or else you crash really easily. It stuck with you then, smart man. Thanks for following. I've totally forgot to open up the Twitch chat today. And there's actually been quite a bit of chatting on Twitch, of course. Oh no, like 2 comments, I guess. Yep. Yep, you got the whole chat room to yourself. Fantastic. That's exactly what I want, is one person in there. Oh man. I really do think about quitting Twitch here and there. Because there's just never any... I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it. But then other times I think to myself, well, what if there's one person getting a notification from Twitch and they would never know again that I'm live? I don't know, you know? I heard a ruckus. It's like going to a public pool and having it to yourself.
Chris
Hey,
Knapp
thanks,
has donated
Chris.
100 stars and says, I appreciate you, man. Love the streams.
Hell yeah, Chris. Thanks, dude.
What was that ruckus?
What ruckus?
I was just in my office and I heard a ruckus. Could you
Give me a
describe the
hashtag,
ruckus?
Chris.
I appreciate you, man. Love the streams.
Thanks, Chris. Nat, appreciate that, dude. Oh man, I should not have hit the grate. I'm playing this on this controller. I usually play on a I usually play on a regular Nintendo controller. I can't think right now.
Daddy, what's
Thanks
an
again,
info? Oh, the nympho is the state bird of Ohio.
Always blame the controller, right? Might be good for multiple personalities to talk to themselves too. That's true. Always blame the controller. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not just going to play Mario Maker and play people's maps all day. That gets lame. People see you play their map and then they leave and then they don't come back. That won't build a community. Shit. All right. All right, guys, I'm done. I'll be back later today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. Thank you for the stars. Guys, keep your fingers crossed that these last couple days of the month are super crazy. I have 3 days left in the month, and I want this goal to be higher. So cross your fingers for me. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.